who said he was no more interested in marrying her, and so it's just two of them. And this is a widow we supported business over the years. We provide eye medication for her so that she won't go blind from cataract. And she earns 10,000 naira a month. I want to address some churches. If you hire a widow to work as cleaner or gardener, stop paying them 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. And it's not like you give them support. It's not like you give them clothes and all of that. A lot of churches do that. One day I will go on my Facebook wall and call them out by name. Rather than hire them, because these are rich churches. Why can you be paying a widow 10,000, 20,000?
They're probably working for God,
Well,
that's usually what it is. But anyways, I want us to protect these women right now. So I want you to drop perhaps tricks and hacks and what they should look out for, what they could do.
We call it coping strategies.
Please help.
We call it coping strategies. Number one, don't leave God alone. Don't leave God alone. For me, that's very key. Number two, believe in yourself. You are only widowed. You are not withered. Widowhood is not the end of the world. You came with a purpose. Okay, imagine if I shut down in 2013 when my husband died. I wouldn't have been able to be out there with my team, providing all the support we've given you over the years. Now, there's a purpose for which God created you. Don't disappoint God. Discover that purpose. You could shut down for a while, like I did the entire 2013. I couldn't do anything. I was so destabilized. But from 2013, we restarted, and we haven't looked back since then. There's a reason why God brought you to earth. And there must be somebody somewhere who needs your support, in as much as you also need other people's support. Number three, please take care of yourself. I am big on that. Know when to shut down and create boundaries. Everybody mustn't have access to you. Everybody mustn't have. They can term you snobbish, whatever. That's their business. Create time for you. In the midst of taking care of your children, there's what I call self-care. You can go and buy suya at Chim Avenue and eat it alone. Nobody said you must share it one bit with the children. There must be times you do you. Go to the spa if you can afford it. Go and take care of yourself. Because if you die, these children will get scholarship and they will become big people. Me, I'm not dying, I must take care of myself. Number four, which is very important. Mind your circle. I wrote a book on this, Widowhood Redefined. Mind your circle. Listen, if you cannot do Ashebi, you cannot do Ashebi. After my husband died, I shut down on everything Ashebi. If you bring Ashebi purple, I'll go to my wardrobe and find purple and wear, because I was training children and I was flying back and forth with a sick child for treatment. So the problem is you want to live like the Joneses. You are not the Joneses. So don't live like them. Mind the circle you move in, so that it won't be that circle that want you, to wear gold. If you don't have gold, you don't have gold. You understand? Widows, you know me. You know, some of you listening to this program, you know how we roll. Be real to yourself, and then love people. Don't pour out the toxicity they are giving to you into other people. Just love people and trust God and build yourself. That's my final point. Personal development is very important. If you are still where you were when your husband died, then I need to ask you questions. Is it easy? No. I left school for 1 year after my husband died. I had to go back to school. And instead of graduating early 2014, I graduated in late 2015. And I would have had my PhD by now, but I am still writing my PhD thesis. The important thing is that I am on that purpose and I must get there. Wow. So don't lose that hope. Give yourself hope. And make sure you belong to a church. Because going to church is very key. You go out there, have a community of believers who you can relate with. You know why I'm telling you this? Because for 3 years, I refused to go to church. And I found myself back in a church. And this is one of the best things that has happened to me in almost 1 year. Forget about how churches treat widows. It's not all the churches. This one I go to doesn't treat widows anyhow. Find a place of worship. Find trusted people. And stop sleeping with other people's husbands.
Oh my goodness.
If you want to remarry, please remarry. If you want to remarry, get yourself a single man and remarry. Leave other people's husbands alone. Thank you.
Great one.